She was brought up in a house of religion. She was never really allowed an opinion. Her parents were conservative and valued tradition, so it was bound to be difficult when they found out she's different. And by that, I mean found her in bed with a woman. Her mum said that the devil had spun her a web and that lesbian love was a sexual dysfunction. But she'd be cured if she could get a good husband. Till then, she was cast out by the family and told to go correct her sexuality. Now she's met a man, but she's just seeking approval, and he's head over heels. The feeling isn't mutual. She's forcing it, trying to forge a spark, but unfortunately the mind can't ignore a fraudulent heart. She'll tell her parents it was just a phase, and spend her life feeling like she stood on stage. And they say that the world's a stage, so enter right and turn and face your audience. They're calling for you, waiting for the show. But in the noise your voice is lost, and you can't get your point across. You give them what they came for, and you learn to play the role. 37-year-old banking exec being groomed for greatness. He was handpicked for success, economics graduate. Got a job in the city at 21 cause his dad had friends on the committee. Now he's grown from a novice to hero of his office, and he's going for coffees with CEOs and the bosses. And suddenly there's a couple more zeros put on top of his wage. It's a big raise, and he gloats that he's got it in his big spacious flat, and it's all paid in cash. Palatial decorations, his own sculpture made of glass. He's an egomaniac, and he's eager to say he has this whole life of happiness, but really it's a made-up act. Cause if truth be told, he's lonely and desperately unfulfilled. He has money, but that's really all the legacy he's built. He dreams about a family, but his job is all he knows, and his house ain't really valuable till it becomes a home, and so it goes. They say that the world's a stage, so enter right and turn and face your audience. They're calling for you, waiting for the show. But in the noise your voice is lost, and you can't get your point across. You give them what they came for, and you learn to play the role. He's 13 and he seems like an average boy, but he's battling depression, he's sad and he's paranoid. Since his parents divorced, it seems like his dad avoids conversation, and his mom's just frustrated and annoyed. He's caught in the middle with no one to vent to. He wants help, but he's scared that his friends will call him mental. Consequently, he has never spoke of what he went through. He pretends the monumental is just non-eventful, though he wants a gentle, empathetic ear, someone who is not judgmental if he sheds a tear. But it's easier to get some beers and to let the natural effects of the alcohol oppress his fears. Now if you see him, he'll tell you it's all good, while he buries his worries and covers it all up. How can you reach him? He'll confirm that he is fine, even though you know he's just repeating well-rehearsed lines. And that there is the very reason they say that the world's a stage. So enter right and turn and face your audience. They're calling for you, waiting for the show. And in the noise your voice is lost, you can't get your point across. You give them what they came for, and you learn to play the role. Just like everyone you know.